guys, happy Catchupathon day 1. So it's Sunday, August 25th, and it's about 12 o'clock, so I'm a little bit late getting started on this readathon because it's on a Sunday, which I don't love so far. It just feels kind of weird to me. But Jeff and I are making lunch. He is grilling for us. It's super hot and humid today for us here, and we don't want to heat up the house any more than we need to. So he is making kebabs, and then I went and got some like random appetizers from the frozen section at Dollar Tree that were like not horribly unhealthy, but kind of weekend food, and he has grilled them for us because we recently found out the tater tots on the grill are amazing. So I'll show you guys that in a second. So as far as reading goes, I am of course in the middle of a few books. I don't think I'm going to finish them. I have started, if you can see that, Outpost on audiobook, which is the second book in the Enclave series, and then I haven't started a physical book yet. So I'll update you guys on that soon, but for now, I'm gonna go eat some lunch.
Lady Boo.
Plus, we configured that bonus room.
What are you doing?
And of course, we've already solidified the foundation. So, what do you think?
What are you doing, buddy?
The two back. I worry a lot about what if we max the budget out and they get in there and start. And we got the Dutch door house.
Okay, so we were kind of lazy because it's really hot. We didn't realize it was 90 because I looked up the temperature yesterday and it was supposed to be like 83, and somehow it jumped to 90. And we didn't want to spend all day in our bedroom because that's where our air conditioning unit is. So Jeff is being awesome, and he is taking me to the San Diego Central Library because he's never been, and it's kind of like just this really cool huge library, and they have like games, and they have like a cafe, and they have a library bookstore, and it's kind of shaped like an egg, and you can explore, and there's like old books and all kinds of fun stuff. So we thought that would be fun. We can go read in some air conditioning, explore a little bit, and then we're gonna go and I'm gonna sell some used books at Book Off. Maybe pick up some more. Maybe grab a coffee.
Maybe buy just a couple of things that he needs
Maybe get Jeff
electronically.
a video game thing. But yeah, it seems like a pretty good day. It's like 3 o'clock, which we probably should have done this like way earlier, and the library bookstore might be closed when we get there. So we'll have to see.
As fast as I legally can.
We'll have to see. I'm going to read Deep Betrayal by Anne Greenwood Brown. So this is the second book in the Lies Beneath series, and one of the ones that was on my list to catch up on. Mermaid series. I had several mermaid series that I need to get caught up on, but this one I reread the most recently, so.
What if they're curious about what Jeff's reading?
What are you
They
reading?
might want to know. Well, it's in my bag.
He is still reading.
Still? There's 2 books in there.
There are?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. He has been reading Jurassic Park for a year.
That's not true. Half a year.
Since like February.
I have no time.
And then he is reading, or rereading, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Dunbar's Good Little Dog book, because we've been really slacking on our dog training. We actually like helped other people train their dogs and things, and our dog is still really good, but he has a couple of issues that we haven't really worked all the way out, like barking at dogs on leash and things like that. So we're being stricter again and just getting more in like the dog training mode. So maybe we should listen to The Lightning Thief on the way there.
Wait, what? Is that a new book? I thought we
Percy
were
Jackson.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought we were going to listen to Percy Jackson. I didn't know that was Percy Jackson. Is it available?
I don't know. I might see if that's available, because I said that I was like definitely going to finish that series this year because I've read the first book. And
How many years have you said that?
I haven't even started it, and it's so easy and fun.
How many years have you been saying I'm going to read Percy Jackson
A long
this
time.
year?
So I might
I'm
see
say 3 years.
I might see if I can find that on audiobook and listen to it, because it's going to take us like 50 minutes to get there. So anyway, I will update you guys soon. Technically, I need to start Aurora Rising, and I should have brought that book, and I just realized that right now. Dang it. But we'll get to it really soon. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can find The Lightning Thief, and we'll see how it goes. you can tell how warm we are. Like, almost all my makeup's gone. We had a little adventure in downtown San Diego. The library was cool, but not good for reading. Like, they had a special, like, reading area, but it was really more for, like, studying.
Didn't look comfy.
It didn't look very comfy. So we wandered around to find a coffee shop, and we found that awesome coffee shop that you guys saw. Jeff got a really cool drink. That one was really cool and really relaxing. And then we went to Book Off, and I made $4 selling books. And I spent
It's to keep her hobby.
I spent $17 buying books.
Wait, what?
Ooh, can you see that? No, you can't see it. And we went to Dollar Tree and got like some Halloween decor and stuff. While we just had to kill time while they looked at my books. So we have been listening to The Lightning Thief while we've been driving, probably like half an hour, 45 minutes worth. We're not loving the narrator. We've liked the story because I read the story before, but he's reading it like he's reading it to 12-year-olds.
The problem though, we listened to Jim Dale all the time, and whoever read Scythe was amazing.
Yeah, Greg Tremblay read the Scythe series, which is one of Jeff's first audiobook experiences. The first one was Jim Dale, right?
First Scythe?
Audiobook? Was that your first one?
Yeah, audiobook. Oh, no, I listened to The Hobbit. You know that horrible Hobbit?
Did you do Hunger Games on audio? Or no?
No, I read
Okay.
it.
Yeah, anyway, we did Scythe and Thunderhead last year, or this year.
We did Scythe last year.
We did Scythe last year and Thunderhead this year. Read by Greg Tremblay, who at first seems like he's not going to be good, but if you speed him up to like 1.5, he is excellent and he's so perfect for those books. And then we have been reading Peter and the Starcatchers, which is Jim Dale, who is amazing. He narrates Harry Potter, and it's just so good. And so this guy, even for me who listens to a lot more audiobooks, he's just reading it like he's reading it to a 12-year-old. He's like, I can't believe my teacher did this. What am I gonna do? And it's like, it's not the writing, it's like just his cadence. So it's not quite bad enough for us to quit, but we might not, I don't know. I might just read it physically one day, which kind of sucks, but only just because we started it. So we're gonna try, I found it on Script. I'm doing a free trial on Script. And then we're gonna try and see how it goes. If not, we're gonna find another audiobook to listen to together. And then I read like 30, 40 pages of Deep Betrayal.
Find Jim Dale reading the encyclopedia. I would listen to that.
I do have other Jim Dale books that I want to read, so we'll see.
He's the best.
He is the best. He's so good. I really like Tim Gerard Reynolds, though. He is my new favorite.
That one you should be able to see.
I don't think so.
Aww.
I'll flip.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. You guys can't see it. So anyway, I read about 30, 40 pages of Deep Betrayal. Nothing really is happening yet, so I don't have any updates. This has been kind of a wash Sunday, just because it's Sunday. But I'll read more tonight before I go to bed.
We got a late go on today.
Yeah, we really didn't start our day until like 3 o'clock. So
We were just... I didn't realize it was 90.
yeah.
God.
We didn't know it was 90 out. We're just like, man, we're such babies. It's so hot. Yeah, and it was 90, and that makes our house super hot. Like I say in every single vlog that I do, it's either super hot or really cold inside my house. So, but we had a really, really great day. We're gonna go home and we're gonna make some Alfredo with our leftovers that we made for lunch, and we're gonna walk Ledge as well. So, that's about it. We will see you guys soon. Bye.
But now it provoked a shiver instead of a smile. Merrin took a deep breath of the cold sea air. When the sun vanished, it would get even colder. Everything would freeze. At least, that's what people at school said. In any case, by the time that happened, she'd be long gone, along with
Morning, guys. Okay, so typical Monday look. Sorry for the loud fan in the background once again. So it is Monday morning. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I am going to read a little bit, and then I'm going to head to the chiropractor, and I'm going to see if it's too hot to walk this thing because he's so hyper. And I have to go to Hobby Lobby and see if they have a container for my mums, because I bought some mums this weekend on Saturday for my fall decor for my front porch, because I really want to deck it out this year. And I'm trying to find like some kind of cool container to put it in, so I either want to put it in like a pumpkin, like a plastic pumpkin, or just something kind of fun. I have 2 of them, and make like a little fall planter for the front porch. So I'm gonna do that today, but let's talk about books for a second. So Jeff and I listened for, I'm gonna turn my fan off, hold on. Okay, that was just too loud. So Jeff and I listened to The Lightning Thief for about an hour. The narrator, like I said, he just reads it kind of like he would be reading books to like little kids. So he's like, I was really surprised when my teacher showed up and didn't like me. And I don't know. He's not horrible, kind of just annoying. I really, really like the Percy Jackson story, and I've read it before, and Jeff is really into it, so he wants to know what's gonna happen. So we're probably gonna listen to that one, and then we might just like listen to things in between. Jeff really doesn't like to listen to stuff like more than one story at a time. It's really hard for him even to do like an audiobook and a physical book. So we're listening to The Lightning Thief, and I'm listening to Outpost by Anna Guire, which is the second book in the Enclave series. Unfortunately, I'm having kind of the same issue there. I don't really like the narrator. It's, again, not terrible to where it's like torture. It's just kind of annoying. I think I can look past it and like judge the story separately. That's the problem with a bad narrator, is that it will sometimes make you judge the story incorrectly because of the way that the narration goes. And bad narrator is all kind of, you know, it's up to the listener, obviously. I like certain types that maybe you wouldn't like. But I think I'm gonna listen to some of that like throughout every day this week, because it's a 10-hour audiobook as well. And I might start something else today that I can power through more. Both of these audiobooks that have rougher narrators, they're just not ones that I think I'm gonna be able to listen to for like hours on end. You know what I mean, if that makes sense? So I might start something else today. I'm not really sure. Maybe like Emily Winsnap, the 4th book. I could continue on with School for Good and Evil, just something like that. Just anything I need to get caught up on. So we will see. But I'm reading Deep Betrayal. I'm like 50, 60 pages in. My neighbor like walks by our house and like smacks our trash cans with his little walking stick, and I don't know why. So I'm like 60 pages into Deep Betrayal. This is the second book in the Lies Beneath series, which is a mermaid series. So here's the deal with this one. I read the first book last year and I didn't love it. The lead character, Calder White, is kind of unlikable. The ending of it was good enough that I wanted to continue on. And then I reread it this year via audiobook for Mermaid Marathon, and I really liked it on audiobook. I just thought the narrator was good, and maybe I just enjoyed it because I like knew where the story was going. So I wanted to continue on since I was like all caught up, but I don't know if I'm just distracted or if I don't really like it either, or if I just don't like her writing style. But this is from the perspective of a different character, and I'm just not loving this either. Very distracted yesterday, so I'm not sure if that's what it was, but I'm just not loving it. She just kind of writes annoying teenagers, I guess is the problem. She writes them just, yeah, they're kind of like obnoxious and annoying. So this might be a DNF. I really hope not. It's not like, again, not terrible, but there's another book in the series, and I have so many other mermaid books that I don't know. If I just don't like her writing style, then I don't want to like push myself through. So that would really suck. But we're gonna try and see if it's just me being like distracted, because now that I'm like doing this, I'm like thinking of all the other books that I could be reading to catch up on stuff. So I'm gonna read this morning, right now, before I go to the chiropractor, and then I might take it with me because Ledge and I are gonna walk and then like hang out at a park if it's not too hot and read. Or again, I might start something else, which I don't want to do, but I might. So those are my reading plans for today. I'll show you guys some clips of things that we were doing, and I will check in soon. So it's already like 86 and it's only 9:30, but I think we're walking at this park. It's really, really shaded and kind of like breezy. So hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do a short walk and some like a little bit more intensive training. I'm listening to a new audiobook. I'll tell you guys in a second. So I haven't filmed much today because I haven't done anything that interesting. It's almost 4 o'clock and I just got ready finally for the day. And I'm gonna go to a farmer's market with my parents, I think, that's a little bit close to us, that I just found out about for Monday nights because I am all out of vegetables and that just can't happen, other than the very few amount that I can pick in the backyard in the garden. But today, basically, I just came home and I tried to clean a bunch of things. It's like almost all the way clean inside the house. It was too hot to garden and pull weeds. It was too hot to do too much cleaning in here because the house is hot. It was too hot to go anywhere, so I just cleaned and then I read in my bedroom after that, after we did our walk and everything. And I've just kind of been being chill. The heat has been making me kind of tired too. Let's talk about the books a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna try and film my August book haul because it's almost the end of the month and I have a ridiculous amount of books. I didn't show you guys the books I got yesterday, so you'll just have to wait for the August book haul. Sorry, it'll probably be up before this video's up, so I'll put it up here. Okay, so I am 4 hours into Emily Went Snap and the Siren Secret. I just love this series. It's so adorable. If you guys don't already know, I talk about it almost every vlog. It's a middle grade mermaid series and it's just so charming, and the narrator, Fenty Williams, is so good and I love it. And it just goes to show that like good writing and a good narrator for middle grade makes it appropriate and fun and awesome for all ages. So the fact that I'm annoyed by the Percy Jackson narrator is bugging me more now because this book is for an even younger audience. And I just find it charming and adorable and I love it. So it's really good. I'm gonna try and finish that today. And then I am almost halfway through with Lies Beneath, yay. So that's really good. I'm just not loving her writing of teenage characters. Like now, the female main character in this book is just as unlikable as the male main character in the last book, who is still in this book. They're both totally unlikable and kind of bratty and really dumb. Like she keeps doing things, and I know like that happens with all of our like heroines, that just, you know, it's part of creating drama, but real dumb, like super dumb. I'm just like, why would you do that? You almost died and now you're gonna do it again? What the heck? So like it's okay, but it's like really dramatic and there's like little poems and song lyrics and stuff, which I don't always mind, but I don't know, the angsty romance is kind of getting to me. I like the fact that this one is centered on one of her parents, particularly her dad, which is really cool and something really different than a lot of other YA books. You just don't hear a lot about the dads, and he's like actually kind of a bigger part of the story, which is cool. Hopefully that won't give anything away. I don't know. I just have so many other things to read and I'm kind of just like, I'm gonna unhaul the whole series. You'll have to see because I'll have a fall unhaul coming out in probably like a month or so, and we'll see if it's in there, because it's not horrible to read. I just don't really like any of the characters, and I'm not that crazy about where it's going. So I don't think I'm gonna DNF it, because honestly, I have not finished a book for this month and it is the 26th. And I'm almost done with another book that I should have finished before I started this readathon. So I'll probably finish that on Sunday at the end of this readathon. But I haven't finished a book, partially because I technically did finish Girls of Paper and Fire like at the very beginning of this month before I filmed my July wrap-up, so I just threw it in there thinking I'll have plenty of time. And yeah, it's just been one of those months again where I haven't really read much. So yeah, that sucks. I'm trying to make up for it with this week because I do want to read a lot. I just have been feeling like, I don't know, a little bit anxious at nighttime and uninspired by what I'm reading, and I've kind of been gearing up for these readathons. So I really want to finish this book because I don't want to DNF it, because then I'll have still read no books for this month. Besides audiobooks, I have read like 6 audiobooks or something like that, or listened to them. Anyway, so I am gonna go and probably film my July book haul and see how long that takes. And then I'm gonna head to Walmart, and I'm trying to find a basket still to put my mums in for the front. And then I'm going to go to this farmer's market, and it's supposed to be really awesome. It's at a little resort near me, which is really cool. I've never been to a farmer's market at a resort, and there's like food and crafts and stuff, I think. So I'm really excited because there's like a farmer's market I can go to every single day, and I like to find the best ones. So we're gonna do that tonight and get some vegetables if they're a good price. And I might read a little bit more before I go. I'm waiting on when my parents say that they're gonna go. But yeah, that's all. I'm gonna go film my book haul. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Hang on. Okay, so this is my office update. It's not the cleanest, but it's not the dirtiest. I have like random piles of books and stuff. I need to pick it up a little bit more, but I have this box in here full of fall stuff, which is one reason I need to film this so that I can change out my shelves for fall and then eventually Halloween. And then I have some books I'm like trading down here. Desk looks pretty good. This is so sad, you guys. Look at this situation, okay? These are all my like, well, not all of them. These are some of like my fall spooky reads that I had in a separate container that I got out so that I can organize them to decide what I'm going to read. And I don't really have anywhere to put them because this one's full. This one's full too, although all of these are books that I have read, so that's good. But this is my July book haul. I might go through and see if I actually want to do all of these for this video. There's like over 40. It's absolutely insane. I went totally crazy this month, but I plan on doing a huge unhaul soon and a bunch of trades, and I usually trade like 2-for-1 books. But this is technically, this should go over, like this pile should go over here, but these are all like a bunch of like, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, it's too dark to show you, but they're a bunch of like spooky reads. So I want to do like a spooky themed haul. And then these are like, oh, it's so bright. Sorry. These are like trades and then other types of hauls. And so I need to get started on this and then figure out where the heck I'm going to put them because this is happening.
This is how he feels after our walk. You sleepy buddy bear? Oh my goodness, so tired.
Okay, so just kidding. I don't think I actually have enough time to film because I just feel like this is going to take me a really long time. I do need to run to Walmart and get a couple things and run a couple errands. So I think I'm going to read for like just a few minutes, squeeze some reading in, and then go to Walmart and then go to the farmer's market. And I'll have all my cash and I'll be ready to go. So I'll film when I get back. Not that it makes a difference to you guys, but I'm gonna read some more. I'd really like to finish this book today so I can decide if I need to keep the trilogy as a whole and also which other book I want to start this week. Okay, so apparently it's not just her version of teenagers that annoy me. Listen to this. It's rude of me to go without telling you, blank says. Rude? Rude is forgetting to flush. What you did was irresponsible. It's just like brass. I don't know, the characters are so obnoxious. Like, they said, like, Calder responded before I could muster up any spit in my mouth. Like, I don't know. Oh, I hope this doesn't turn into a Dorothy Must Die situation. Just like something about like the writing I'm just really not liking, and I don't know. I don't know why I liked the book so much when I re-listened to it on audiobook. Okay, just had to like update you guys. Oh my gosh, this is an epic farmer's market at this resort. I can't wait to show you guys. Look at the little garden. I need this shirt. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. It's late, time to go to sleep. Jeff is already asleep.
What's happening? What are you doing?
It's the Catchupathon.
Catch up with it tomorrow. It's sleeping time. What are you doing?
I'm doing an outro. I'm gonna read a little bit before bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Happy Catchupathon day 3. So it's 10 o'clock on Tuesday. I slept in till like 8:30 today, which was, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I can kind of do my work whenever. I don't know. In the summertime when I have allergies, it just keeps me feeling kind of low energy. I'm really working on that because they're getting better every single year, but just when we have to have our windows open, I have allergies and it just makes me really tired. So I made my like lemon detox smoothie, which is parsley from my garden, which is amazing. It sounds gross, but it's so good. Some lemon and I also have some kefir, which is a really nice like probiotic drink, and ice and stevia, and it is so refreshing and delightful, and it's so good for you. So I'm kind of like trying to boost my immune system up this summer because I've just been kind of dragging just a little bit. So much better than last year. But I also ran yesterday for the first time, only for like 5 minutes. But my body has been feeling so much better with all my chiropractic visits for like the first time in years, and I'm so excited because I've been meditating and like cleaning out my diet and doing all these things, and it's all kind of coming together. So I'm like testing the waters, and I ran a little bit yesterday, and I'm a little bit tight today, but nothing like I would have been even like last year. So that was kind of cool. All that being said, I need to get some work done today, probably only like 4 or 5 hours, so nothing major. And then I need to film that July book haul because I didn't do it yesterday, and it's just like sitting over here staring at me. And I will just listen to my audiobooks and read while I do these things. I need to walk ledge, but I won't be able to do that until it's cooler out because it's been like really hot at like 8 in the morning. But yeah, there might not be as much to film today. I'll try and come up with some interesting things. I don't really want to like film myself working on the computer or anything. That seems weird. I didn't get very far in Lies Beneath last night like I wanted to. I only read like 170 pages yesterday, which is honestly, since I've only read like half a book this entire month, that's pretty good because that's another half a book in like 2 days. So definitely going to try and finish that one today and finalize my thoughts. Decide if I'm going to DNF the series and not read the last book and just unhaul it, or if I'm going to carry on. I probably won't carry on this readathon, but we'll see. If I can get that done today, I'm going to start probably Aurora Rising because that's my #1 priority for the week. And I have like 2 hours left of Emily Winsnap, and since I listen at 1.5 speed, it'll be like an hour and 15 minutes, so really not very long at all. So once I finish that, I'll let you guys know what I thought, and then I will decide on my next audiobook. So, and then we shall see. But for now, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that not much else has changed. Okay, bye. Lunch. Stir-fried some shrimp with green beans and zucchini, cucumbers, and a small amount of guacamole. How awesome does that look? Hey guys, okay, so I just filmed 2 videos. I filmed my Hike-a-thon TBR and I filmed my book haul for August. So I'm pretty proud of myself. That's why I look different and I've changed and everything. It is so freaking hot in my office. I was literally like having sweat like drip down my back while I was filming, but I needed to get these done. So I think I'm gonna finish Emily Winsnap while I try and put this massive amount, I know it doesn't look that big right there, but it's like 50 books somewhere. Put them somewhere. I think while I'm gonna do it, I'm actually gonna pick books off the shelf that I'm gonna unhaul for fall, because I do 4 unhauls every year. So it's not gonna be a major unhaul, but just something to kind of cleanse off the shelves, because I really want to keep this bottom shelf over here as my red books, and right now that's just not happening. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try and find somewhere to put these books and clean up my office a little bit if I can stand the heat, listen to some Emily Winsnap, and then if it cools off, I'm gonna walk ledge and maybe go read at the park. If it doesn't cool off, I'm gonna read in my bedroom and then walk ledge. So we'll see. Nothing's changed for you, sorry. I cleaned up a little bit. I managed to get most of the books on the shelves, and I attempted to hang some festive things. It's not going great, but I was reading a little bit and just kind of relaxing. I'm kind of crashing at the end of the day with the heat, but it's finally cooled off outside. So I'm gonna go walk my puppy, and I might read at the park before Jeff calls me. So I'm gonna finish Emily Winsnap because I got like 20 minutes. I'm gonna start Sherwood by Megan Spooner because I just got that in on hold, and I kind of wanted to do a bounce back and forth between 2019 releases I want to get caught up on and like series I need to finish. So I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna go for a small like walk hike, and then just wait for Jeff to come home. Morning, it is the next day, so happy day 4 of the Catchupathon. Don't judge me, I'm wearing the same shirt because I only wore this for like 2 hours yesterday. So it is Wednesday morning. I'm really sorry that I didn't have much excitement or clips for you guys yesterday other than just me talking. I should have filmed me doing a few things, but most of it was pretty boring. And I think it might be like that today, so I'm gonna say I'm sorry in advance. I might film and show you guys an update on the garden or something like that, just to keep this from being like just me talking. Last night I read some more in Lies Beneath. I am just having the worst time with readathons right now. Like, that book should have been done in 1 to 2 days, and I'm just not taking the time to sit down and read. I don't know what the deal is. I was like super busy. The rest of the week should not be quite as busy. I am working today, probably tomorrow, and a little bit on Friday, depending on how much we get done, but we'll see. I did finish Emily Winsnap. I love it. I love it so much. It's just so adorable. I don't know if I can find the 5th book on audio. I definitely won't do it this readathon, but I want to continue with audiobooks because I love the narrator. So charming. I love it. I love it so much. So glad. Good choice. And then I did get a new audiobook started. I started Sherwood, and I am already 2 hours in. As of yesterday, I was like pulling weeds in the front to plant some flowers, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I can't tell if it's a complete retelling or if it's a swap. It's like we're following Maid Marian, and Robin Hood has died. I don't think that's a spoiler because it literally happens like in the first page, and so she's like trying to figure herself out, and oh, it's so good, and the narrator is amazing. I don't know why I kept putting it off. Like, I knew I was gonna love it because I loved Hunted by Megan Spooner so much, but I always put her books off, and I put new releases off that I know I'm gonna like, and I don't know why. Probably because it was a longer audiobook, but I'm flying through it, so I'll listen to that more today. I will definitely finish Lies Beneath today and start something else. But I'm gonna head over to my mom's to work today because this is my please don't go crazy middle of the week day because I work from home, and I like to go to her house on Wednesdays or Thursdays to work because I work for her. And if I'm not around people, I go crazy. Like, I think that it's good to have time to yourself, and I definitely need that, and I definitely have a lot of stuff I want to get done. But if I am here like all day by myself, day after day after day, my thoughts and my brain and just like allergies and all that stuff just makes me go loopy. So I'm gonna go to her house. Hopefully we can get some work done. We are the worst about trying to get work done together. Like, we always want to like talk and hang out and go to lunch. So hopefully we can get some work done. If not, I'll just make up for it tomorrow. But I'm gonna go see her and my sister, and yeah, bring Ledge, get out of this hot house. It's gonna be a really hot week. I feel like I should never do readathons in the summer because basically every time I do a readathon, it's just me being like, oh my god, it's so hot. so anyway, I'm headed to her house. I don't know if I'll film anything there or not. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so I just got back home. It's 5:30. I didn't film anything like I said I was going to. We honestly, like, coming inside real quick. Mom and my sister and I were just like, we got wiped out today. I don't know, again, if it's allergies or what. We just had a total girl day, and it was like the weirdest thing. We all like got in my mom's bed and like watched part of a movie and ate ice cream. Not too bad of a work day, right? Yeah, definitely doing a lot of work tomorrow. I don't know. It was really weird. We were like all like whining, but like having fun and just talking about things. And so I didn't film it because that's all we did. I didn't listen to anything, didn't read anything. So I got home, and I am going to read Lies Beneath until Jeff calls me, which will probably be like 5 minutes after I start reading it. But I thought I would show you guys some of the gardening things that I've been working on because I needed to go and check on them anyway, and then I'll give you some more entertaining things to look at. Okay, so forgive me because not everything is to protocol. So we're gonna start here. Obviously, I need to clean things up. Garden beds disaster, like I told you guys last vlog, just so many things have died and not worked well. These are bulbs, gladiola bulbs, that I got from Dollar Tree that have been doing good, but I didn't water them enough. Daisies that didn't bloom, petunias that were amazing. They were 50 cents from Lowe's. They've just been awesome. This guy was good at one point. Lilies I need to cut down. Go for whole disaster right here besides my succulents. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this all red and green and white for Christmas because it's pretty much red and green right now anyway. So I'm going to slowly like grow flowers from seed and then like transform this for the holidays. I think that'll be really fun and really cool, and then I'll just like, you know, fill everything in as much as I can. Okay, so we'll come over here real quick. This area I want to deck out for fall, so hopefully by Spookathon it'll be fall festive or Halloween festive, because I just need a lot of things. I want to get like a hay bale and like some more flowers, and I got some mums from Walmart and I planted them just in here, but I want to stack like a bunch of things up. Over here I have my pumpkin mat and my round mat. It's my cool door, and I want to have like a pumpkin topiary. We'll just have to see what our funds can allow. And then we finally have grass in the front yard. Hooray! There's a lot of weeds I need to pull, and we need to plant in some of the splotchier parts. But what I've been doing lately is these are like called some kind of cherry tree. I don't know. They're really cool. I don't think they're edible though. It's like kind of like a crab apple. You can kind of see right there. So we're leaving them for now. So what I'm doing though, because we couldn't plant grass back there because Jeff couldn't till, I'm hand pulling all of the weeds in between the trees. So I finished this section yesterday, and I actually planted some flower seeds, some wildflower seeds. So I think that's my temporary plan. I'm going to keep pulling all of these sections of weeds, see those long ones back here, and plant wildflowers, and then eventually I'm going to plant like hydrangea bushes and lavender, and it's going to be really pretty. But for now, I just have this one section planted. So hopefully by Hike-a-thon something will come up. And then, gosh, we already need to mow. I did this pathetic little flower bed by my palm tree up here. So this is just a temporary, obviously, because we have these bricks already. I'm going to put something else here, but I finally figured out how to keep things alive. So this is some sweet alyssum. This should hopefully like take over. This is called Gumfrina. It's really drought tolerant, and it's been awesome. And this is called a straw flower. These in the middle here, the green ones, I grew from seed, and they're getting ready to flower, and I'm so excited about it. So hopefully that will happen by this weekend, for at least that one. So all those I grew from seed, which is really cool. And then the sweet alyssum's finally perking up. But this will all be full because these get like 3 feet tall. So still in major progress, and we need to work on this side. Still, I'm going to plant a little flower bed here. So now we're going to go into the backyard. This is where we're keeping like all of our dirt until we can throw it away. Okay, garden updates really quickly. Everything is kind of in between stages right now. So just really quickly, grew this little poinsettia pepper from seed. He's doing really good. These are called cleomes. I need to plant them. This is all my lavender that I'm going to plant out front. It's doing really good. It smells amazing. Then just some tomatoes and some like peppers that I'm growing. More mums that I need to pot up that I got from Lowe's. Just more flowers. This garden bed is the huge one that Jeff made me originally. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this apart and actually make it 2 smaller garden beds, because I don't like having to like step in between to get to stuff because it presses down the dirt. But we finally put drip in, and look at this flower bed. Like everything's doing really good, but I made a mistake. So these are green beans, and these are like bush variety, which means that they just get tall and then produce beans, much like this one here. Look at those baby green beans. Oh my gosh. What I thought that one was a gourd, and I was gonna let him crawl up here and then like trail over the edge, and instead I got him mixed up with the bean, and this is my gourd, and now he's like gonna just like take over, and everything's all jammed in here now. So hopefully we'll do okay. And then I've planted like some radish seeds and things on this side, because this bed, Jeff needs to like put this in here permanently, and then we'll be good. But I brought this like zucchini back to life because it was dying, and I grew that tomato from seed, so I'm excited. And then just like, I won't do these plastic things again because they get too hot and they don't drain well, and the plants just die, and it's kind of like a waste of like time and effort. It's just hard to tell when they need water. But yeah, we got some like onions coming up here. This is like a pear flower. So look, my sunflower's finally bloomed. It's really bright. Let me see if I can get him. Look at that. They're amazing. They look really thirsty though. I already watered them today, but it's really hot today. My strawberries are doing amazing again. Kind of coming back to life. I don't know what's coming up in here, but something. This tomato was like wants to die and then doesn't want to die. I've got some potatoes in here. Check out this. I think there's only one growing, but look at that. I have a potato growing. It's so exciting. Oh my gosh. And then there's like, that actually looks like a radish. Oh my gosh, it is a radish. I thought it was a potato. That's funny. And then this is like a pineapple alpine strawberry, and they're these like little baby pineapple strawberries, and they're amazing. They're super good. I'm gonna take you up here really fast. Lots of things need to be like fixed. But look, oh my gosh, it opened. I'll take you up there in a second. So I planted like a ton of stuff up here that's doing okay. So I planted a bunch of different things, like a mixture of like food and flowers up here. But look, this just literally just happened today. This, can you see it? That Velvet Queen sunflower is opening up. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. This is like my best sunflower. I planted a bunch up here. He's gonna have at least 2 blooms. But that is the only one. How pretty. And then I have like zinnia seeds coming up. And there's like, oh my gosh, just all kinds of crazy things. And then this is like a little fairy garden, and these bloom today. So pretty. Bunch of like really delicate type flowers. Like they can't even handle me like watering them. They're so delicate. Super excited about this like Velvet Queen sunflower though. I mean, beautiful. Okay, so this is our grass situation. So this area right here gets shaded by this tree for over half the day, except for right now. And so that's why there's this huge patch of grass right here, because the rest of it was just not getting enough water. We had to water it every day for the seed, but it was just too hot, because you're not supposed to plant grass in the summer, but that's what you do when you have weeds. And so down here it's kind of coming up, but we had to buy more seed. But before we did this, we planted a ton of, or we put down a bunch of compost to make it rich and healthy. But I am pretty sure that this is a zinnia flower coming up, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. And then this is so funny to me, there is this corn stalk coming up. I'm pretty sure that's corn. It's got to be from the compost. And I saw this and I put a cage around it to protect it, because this is some kind of squash. So this is either a pumpkin or some kind of, you know, spaghetti squash or something. But all of my squashes have powdery mildew and are dying, so I'm gonna let him go. Here's my baby lizard. Hi, sweets. I have so many lizards now. This is like semi-giant pumpkin right here. But he is just not, I don't know if I'm gonna get any pumpkins, you guys. They're just not doing very well because they have powdery mildew, which is this right here. And I've like sprayed, and I need to come and trim again. I've trimmed him once or twice already, but I have sprayed a bunch and it just doesn't seem to be helping. Like, it's not dying, but see, this is like the pumpkins that want to form right there. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. And then lastly, like, it's gonna be really pretty soon, I want to show you, I finally fixed out how to fix my hanging baskets that were dying from the last vlog. So look at this guy. Look at how beautiful and happy he is. And this one only has 1 plant, but he's coming back too, because he was, see how crusty he was. I was watering them every day, but it was just running off the top. And now I just like water them super deeply instead until water comes out the bottom. And yeah, there's like a yellow one up here and a pink one up here, and they're doing okay. So that is my garden update for now. And then of course I have my seed station. I'll show you guys this real quick too. So I've got a tomatillo, pepper, tomato, pepper that I'm trying to seed right here, and then a little basil. But yeah, it's just really chaotic and super messy right now, but we've actually gotten some tomatoes and celery and jalapenos and stuff like that. See all of these tomatoes back here? I mean, they're just like everywhere. And then these bell peppers are growing finally. And finally this cucumber looks like it's doing pretty good. So yeah, that's what's happening with the backyard. And Jeff's calling me, so that's what's up. Jeff's calling me though, so I'm gonna go talk to him. Okay, bye. Okay, so Jeff called, so now I have to make dinner, so maybe I won't have a readathon this week.
So much.
Little baby.
Today and being a part of our wedding. So,
Comfy.
when we met in Paradise, it truly transformed our lives because I now have a husband.
Good morning. Happy day 5 of Catchupathon. It's officially Thursday and I'm officially failing hardcore. I literally read nothing yesterday, including audiobooks. I also didn't get any work done. It was just like a wash of a day. I'm trying to teach myself to not feel bad on those days where you just kind of feel low energy, because I am on the way back up to healing like my body and my mental state and everything, just from having a back injury and everything. And I want to be like all the way at full energy and full speed, and I'm just not yet. It needs to be okay. Otherwise the stress and the anxiety of not being there is gonna keep me from being there, if that makes sense. And just right now, like I said, with allergies and stuff, I just need to learn to be nice to myself. I do wish I would have read something yesterday, but I came home and I watched Bachelor in Paradise and hung out with Jeff, and that was it. So today is Thursday. I am getting ready to go to the chiropractor. Then I'm going to go have breakfast at the harbor with my mom and my sister, and go to the farmer's market and go for a walk. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I need to come home and work quite a bit. And hopefully I can listen to some audiobooks while I do that, and then I will read later tonight. So tomorrow, my only plan is to finish whatever work I didn't get done today, and then there is a library book sale, and I need to walk Ledge, so that's exciting. And then there's another library book sale on Saturday. So I'm just planning on crushing it at least Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then doing okay today. So we'll see, because I'm really bummed that I'm not actually getting caught up on very many things. So we'll see. I definitely will do better next week for Hike-a-thon, because it's my personal readathon. And yeah, I was watching old readathon videos and I was like, man, I don't know. I laid out more and stuff, so I was reading more, and I wasn't looking at my phone before bed, which is a new habit I've developed again, or an old habit I've developed again that I need to stop. So anyway, I am off to have fun this morning and get some errands done. Gas, so I thought I'd pop in here real quick. So we went to breakfast and we did our walk, and it is so stinking humid and hot today. I can't go to the farmer's market because I can't leave him in the car, and he can't go through the farmer's market because it's so hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. So I'm a little scared about my house today. If it is too hot to stay in my house and work, I'm gonna be a total brat and I'm gonna come to the beach and read, which I haven't done in a really long time actually, especially by myself. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm getting gas, and then we're gonna go home, and I'm gonna see if it's doable. I do really need to clean the house and stuff, so I might try and do that. But let's go home and see how hot my house is. Okay, bye. Hi, I'm back. I have my resting witch face mug because I'm preparing for Halloween, filled with kombucha because I'm tired. Also, it helps with allergies. Okay. I'm home. It is not too bad in the house yet. It's only 75. I'm gonna apologize for the 19th time. I'm so sorry I'm complaining about how hot my house is, okay? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna like put a little warning at the beginning of all my videos. May complain about house temperatures. So because of that, I think I am gonna work until it gets like really hot in the house, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna go to the beach or hang out in the bedroom. So we're gonna have a quick chat though. I am almost 3 hours into Sherwood and I'm really loving it. I love the narrator. I love the whole Robin Hood setting and they're like, or the whole like Sherwood Forest setting and Maid Marian, and it's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. completely in love with Megan Spooner. I want to read everything she's ever read. So I need to get on her sci-fi series because I also like Amy Kaufman. I also, this morning, before I put Sherwood back on, I listened to some more of Outpost by Anna Guire because I was like, okay, I want to read it this week and get it done. I just really don't like the narrator, and I've decided officially I'm going to DNF it because I didn't really love the first book that much physically reading it, and I was hoping there'd be more of a plot in this second book, and it's just this survivalist dystopian series, and I have a lot of those. So no one's pushing me to read this book except for myself, and I'm partially doing it because I own this last book, but you know what? It's ex-library and really beat up, and I really liked these covers, honestly, was part of the reason. So it's not a bad series overall, it's just pretty stereotypical, and I don't love the audiobooks and I don't want to physically read them, but I want to get some things like off my shelf. So we're just going to treat this catch-up-a-thon like that, like, yay, I got rid of 2 books off my shelf, basically. So I'm sad that I have to DNF it, but I was only like an hour and a half into it. So I'm going to DNF it, and this is going to go in my unhaul pile. I am going to work and listen to Sherwood. I might do some speed cleaning real quick for like 30 minutes because the kitchen and stuff is really, really messy. I'm not going to film any of that because it's not going to be fun for anyone. So I'm going to do that, and then I might read for a minute, and then I'm going to work. I don't know which order I'm going to do things in, but we're just going to get stuff done today. We're going to get caught up. Looking more scraggly as the day goes on. So I'm going to make a bibimbap for dinner. This is a HelloFresh thing that we got like a few months ago or last year. I can't remember, that I really liked. It's just like a type of stir fry, and I have ground beef to use. So I'm gonna just chop some veggies and make dinner. Jeff's on his way home. I read some more. I listened to some more of Sherwood, but I don't really have any more updates. I just wanted to have something in here that wasn't just me talking to you guys. So yeah. Morning, happy day 6 of the Catchupathon. I am looking really rough this morning again. Anyway, it is Friday and I'm gonna go head to the first bookstore of the weekend. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the one tomorrow or not. Depends on if I can talk Jeff into it because it's gonna be really hot. So I think we might go to my parents, and it's kind of not like on the way. But I'm gonna go to one of the library book sales today. So last night I finished Lies Beneath, and I read 50 pages of Aurora Rising, so good job. I think I'm gonna get through Aurora Rising a lot faster if I can like make the time to sit down and read it, because I just really like Amy Kaufman and J. Kristoff's writing style. It's just like squads and friends and goofy teenagers. Like, they are 2 writers that write for teenagers that have that like fun, ridiculous banter, and it just works. I think partially because they usually write sci-fi books, and so it's just easier to get away with that kind of like language and stuff in sci-fi books. So anyway, I am really liking it. So I will fill you guys in on those 2 things when I get back. But I'm going to go run to the library bookstore, see if I can find any deals and steals for me and my friends. And I will see you soon. Afternoon. It's incredibly hot. I'm gonna go and meet my mom at the beach. When I get home, I will update you on everything I read last night, and also I will show you the books that I bought today at the book sale because I got some really awesome finds. I'm taking Aurora Rising with me. I don't know if I'm gonna read because my mom distracts me, but I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna listen to Sherwood on the way. But I'm super hot, so time to go. Stopping at a little free library. Beach. I got some nice sun today, which is kind of like lightening me up. It is almost 6 o'clock. Jeff's now coming home from work, which is gonna take about an hour probably because of the holiday weekend traffic. So first I wanna update you guys on the books that I finished yesterday. Okay, so last night I finished Deep Betrayal by Anne Green. Ooh, why do I keep doing that? I finished Deep Betrayal and she's so good at her endings, okay? Like the last like 50 pages, maybe even 100 are so like capturing and fast-paced and exciting. So I probably will continue on with the series, and I was just liking it more. My mood was better too. There's just some like random things thrown in here that I felt like is unnecessary, but there's a lot of things I did like about this, so I'll talk more about this in my wrap-up, because right now it's the only book I've read for August, and we've got like 2 days left. So then I was awesome, and I started Aurora Rising. Last night Jeff actually fell asleep at like 9:15, so I just like stayed in bed and read instead of looking at my phone, which is great. So I read this last night and today, so I'm almost 60 pages in, and I'm loving it. Oh my gosh. And I just really love it. It's giving me Illuminate vibes. I know it's not anywhere in that same field, but they're in space and there's like sky training and stuff, and the characters are super fun, and they're gonna be like a squad, and there's gonna be drama, and just the opening scenes and stuff were great. We're getting 3 perspectives in here. Yay, I really like it. So I just hope to God I can finish this in 2 days, because I have almost 400 pages left. So I'm gonna go read this for a little bit before I start cooking dinner, and then I'm gonna possibly color my hair tonight. Yeah, and that's like all the plans. I just got notification from Netflix that season 7 of the Great British Bake Off just got announced, or just got uploaded. It's like the only show I really want to watch. We're watching like Fixer Upper right now, so we're like that old married couple. Anyway, I'm gonna go read a little bit because I just finished editing my video for my August book haul. I'll link that up here if you guys haven't seen it already. Oh, I don't know, I was like, there's something else. I want to show you guys the books that I got today at the sale. Hold on. Sneak peek for my September book haul, because I already filmed my August book haul. And I got a lot more books than this, but I got a lot for like trading and selling purposes, so I'm not going to show you guys those. But I found The Sisters of the Winterwood, which I'm stoked about. This is kind of like a fairy tale retelling, like historical drama. I don't know. I've heard mixed ratings about this, but I mean, come on, this cover is absolutely amazing. And then I got Circe by Madeline Miller, which I'm so excited about. I kind of wanted to do this one on audio, but how could I turn down picking this up? Then I got The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. They trained her for a war. She intends to end it. I've heard awesome things about that. I think it's an Asian inspired fantasy. I'm not sure. Then I got The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is book 2 or 3 in the Bear and the Nightingale series, and it's awesome. And I just confirmed a trade with someone to get the first book in hardcover. I have it in paperback, but she's gonna be on me in the hardcover. Yay, so exciting. And then I got The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding, which is great because I really wanted to read this for fall, and it was like one of the fall books that I couldn't find. And that same girl is going to send me the second book of this to trade for some other things, so that will be in my YA swap and trade video. But yay, I mean, just like epic finds today. And I went to one more library bookstore and I found City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab, which is cool. I started this one audiobook last year and I DNF'd it, but I think that was more of a narrator issue, so we're gonna try it this fall. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Catchupathon day 7. So sorry for not updating you last night. We just ate dinner and then like hung out outside and watched a show, which I should have filmed because it was kind of cool. It's really hot once again today. Like it's the hottest day of the week, I think, or maybe tomorrow. So Jeff and I are gonna go to my parents and soak up some air conditioning. Super bummed because I mixed up my book sales, and the one book sale I was gonna go to is actually the first Saturday of the month, not the last Saturday of the month. They usually coincide together because like it'll be the last Friday and then the first Saturday will kind of coincide, but it's the 31st, so there's no sale today, which is probably good because I got a lot of things yesterday. So we're just gonna go to my parents and I'm gonna read, and then I think I might make some bookmarks and just like totally chill today, which is gonna be great. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So I might do that orchard thing that I promised to show you guys. And I'm 100 pages into Aurora Rising, absolutely freaking loving it. So we'll see how much I can knock off today. We're gonna go get some subs.
Maybe.
Maybe. We're gonna see how it looks. He got a cute booty. Who's a good boy? Wave! Good job. Can I get a high five? Oh yeah! Can I get a jump? Jump! Good job! Can I get a back up? Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Come, come, come. And kisses!
What? What are you doing? Why are you videotaping this? Okay.
Happy Catchupathon Day 8. Good morning. So, it is Sunday, the last day of the Catchupathon. Jeff is putting in a water line, or attempting to fix our freezer because we don't have an ice maker and we have to buy ice every week. And it's especially annoying right now when it's so hot outside. So, that's what we're doing inside the house right now. Today is going to be really, really, really hot. Not as hot as next week, but super hot. So we're trying to do a bunch of things in the morning before it gets too hot, and then we'll decide if we're going to leave or not. And then I am going to go and garden, and I'm going to make my fall planter in the front and just do some little things that we need done. Just feeling kind of low energy today and not the best, so that's okay. I'll just have to do some things to like pump myself up. So I'm over 150 pages, I think. He's gonna be drilling. I'm 150 pages into Aurora Rising. I just don't think I'm gonna finish it today, but I'm gonna try really hard. I'm super, super enjoying it though, like so much. Like, it's got the potential to be a 5-star because it's just so fun. And there's just enough interesting stuff. Just like the whole element of it. And it's getting me really excited for the second one already. And then I'm going to try to finish Sherwood today. This Catchupathon is just, it's not been the best. It's been a tough week, just like mentally, with like how I'm feeling and just the heat and everything. And so I'm really worried about next week because it's going to be like the hottest week we've had so far. And I'm supposed to be doing the hike-a-thon. So we'll just have to see. I'll have to get up like really early to do hikes and walks, or do them like super late, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I am going to try and do a lot more reading next week because I'm basically going to just be stuck at the beach or inside my house or something. So I'm going to do some garden cleanup and stuff like that while I listen to Sherwood and see how far I get along. We might go to the beach today. I don't really know. So we'll see you guys soon. So forgive my fan and the bad lighting, but I put together this planter today. Can't really see it because it's so bright, but I've got a couple mums in here, and then I have some like coleus that I grew from seed tucked in there, and then I'm gonna get something kind of like tall for that back part. And Dad is bringing me some hay bales to put in this little section because I'm gonna deck this out for fall. So the next thing I need to do, probably not today, but I need to plant. I grow all these lavender from seed, and I'm gonna put a lavender hedge in right here along the grass. I put some wildflowers in here, and I'm going to do that between all the trees for now, temporarily. And then I'm going to space them to like a foot apart and put lavender like all through here. So that's my plan for the front yard right now. But I got to finish pulling all these weeds too. So I already put wildflowers over here. You can see them starting to come up. So yay! And then I got this pumpkin mat and this, oh, if you can see it, pumpkin mat and this mat, and I want to get like a topiary or something here because I can't put planters here because it gets like no light. And then I need to get wreaths and stuff for fall. So lots to do. Also, quick house tour. This is what my house looks like for fall right now. Like, it's a little bit messy still, but I've got everything like decorated, sort of. Just some festive pumpkin-y things. Some pumpkin pillows and stuff. Yay! And then my little fall shelf. Great. Also did the bathroom temporarily for fall. I need another shower curtain, but this one kind of goes. But I did my little shelves, like fall themed. And I put these things out here as well. Okay, we managed to survive the really ridiculously hot day. I've basically just been like deep cleaning and planting and messing with my garden all day. It's 4 o'clock or 4:30. We are gonna go out to dinner with my parents because my dad's coming over to bring me some hay bales or straw bales to decorate with, and then he's gonna also pick up his kayak that we have. And so we're gonna go to dinner at the harbor at Joe's Crab Shack. So I'm really excited. So I'll take you guys along with me. I am 3 hours away from finishing Sherwood, and I think that's all I'm gonna do today. I think this is gonna be like my worst readathon yet. There's no way I'm gonna finish Aurora Rising today. I kind of don't want to rush it because I'm enjoying it so much. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read tonight, and then I'm just going to wait and finish it after the hike-a-thon, and I can kind of take my time and like enjoy it a little bit more, and then I'll do much better for the hike-a-thon starting tomorrow reading wise. So, because I will, because I'm just determined to do it. This week I just was not feeling the best and was really hot, and it's going to be hot next week too, but I'll just have to find a way to deal with it. So I'll let you guys know what I think of Sherwood though when I'm done tonight. Going on a night walk because it's finally cool enough. With a baby.
You can't see him. It's too dark.
He's a black dog.
Shining. Jack is not serving your best interests as captain.
Good morning guys, it is Monday, so the Catchupathon is officially over, and we had a really great day yesterday going out to eat and like watching a movie and all kinds of fun stuff, but unfortunately I did not finish either of my books. So this was just kind of a disaster of a readathon, but you know, anytime you can do a readathon and kind of pump yourself up and like participate and vlog, I really enjoy like looking back and seeing like what we did at that time of year and things like that. So just with the heat, and like I said, I haven't been feeling the best. It didn't work out to where I read a ton of books this particular readathon, but I'm literally getting ready to film another clip to start the hike-a-thon, so cross your fingers, hopefully that goes a little bit better. So to conclude the week, started Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, did not finish. I did finish Deep Betrayal by Anne Greenwood Brown, and I think I'm giving this one like 3.5 stars. I finished Emily Winsnap and the Siren's Secret, and I am giving that one 4 stars. And I am like 150 pages into Aurora Rising, which is in the other room, and I'm too lazy to grab it. I am almost done with Sherwood, which I really liked and will be in my August wrap up, which should be up sometime soon. It might be up already. If it is, I'll link it up here in the cards. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in just a minute for the hike-a-thon. Bye!